Okay, hello everyone, welcome to my videos. Today I would like to share some tips to speak English fluently. So, some people said that they could understand English, but they still can't communicate with the native speaker. Some also said that they didn't feel confident when they talk because their pronunciation hadn't improved, and some even shared that they always feel anxious about their speaking skill. I can understand the problem that you guys share with me. Speaking English seems easy, but it's actually one of the most difficult skills. Each person should have their own learning method to improve their English. And in today's video, I will share some tips to speak English fluently for beginners. Today, I would like to share three main tips. The first one is speak as much as possible, and the second tip is use English every day, and finally, the shadowing method. First of all, we will take more deep. We would like to take more, uh, willing more attention into the first tips is speak as much as possible. Don't be afraid to make mistake. Let's have a look at this as my example. For beginners, we tend to overthink that we will make a lot of mistakes while speaking, and we are afraid that other people will judge us. We are worried we will use the wrong vocabulary or make grammatical errors. But guys, let's keep calm and take a deep breath. Sometimes even native speakers can also make mistakes because no one can be perfect. The first thing to put in our mind is if we want to improve speaking, we need to speak and we need to speak as much as possible. We can speak to yourself, to find a friend to practice with, especially someone has the same learning goals as you. Practice, practice, and practice. And we should always remember that practice makes perfect. So I will introduce to you some examples. To first to and there is some example to have a deep understanding of what is speak as much as possible is. And then we will move to the second tips is use English every day. Incorporating English in our daily activity is essential for improving fluency. One effective strategy is to think in English throughout your day. This means narrating your actions and talks in English rather than your native language. Additionally, labeling items in your home with their English names can reinforce vocabulary in a practical way. For example, you can label your refrigerator, your mirror, or your mop, or other household items, and then write a daily journal in English is another powerful tool. This practice helps you to organize your thoughts in English and improve your writing skills. Each day, take a few minutes to jot down your experiences, thoughts, and plans in English. It doesn't have to be perfect. The goal is to practice. Engaging in social media in English can also be very beneficial. Following English speakers influences, joining groups, and participating in discussions. This exposure helps you to learn contemporary languages, use, and slang. Similarly, joining online forums or groups where English is the primary language will provide opportunities to interact with others and ask questions and receive feedback. For instance, you can label items around your house with sticky notes, write about your daily experiences in English journal, describing your day, your talks, or what you have learned. Moreover, participating in English-speaking online groups such as those on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube allows you to practice writing and engaging in conversation with others who are also interested in improving their English skill. Let's try to think and speak in English. You have to use the word you learn in your daily life. And now, The last tip is shadowing method. The more you hear, the easier it will be for you to speak better. English, have you speak better English? Have you ever heard of the shadowing method before? Okay, so first, do you guys know what shadow means? Shadow is the dark shape on the surface, right? Let's imagine that you are a shadow of the native speaker. You can start with singing songs in English or try to repeat the character scripts in an English movie. Imagine that you are a singer or an actor, and let's see how far you can copy paste the native speaker accent or the tone of voice. As for me, I usually watch my favorite video on my favorite YouTube channels, or I usually listen to podcast on Spotify whenever I have free time. While listening to this video, I also try to repeat their sentences so as to improve my pronunciation. I also feel much more confident than just simply looking up the meaning and reading the words. So this is the end of my sharing. So I would like to sum up three main tips again. The first one, we will have to if we want to improve our speaking skills, we should practice speaking regularly and use English in daily life and improve listening skills too. So we should start practicing now. Okay, thank you for on your listening to my video, and I hope that you guys have learned some speaking tips for me. Now it's the end of my presentation, and thank you for on your listening. Okay.